man, every time we meet, and I do mean every time. He's on my right side.
Coach,
he doesn't. Usually we don't have chairs, so we're a little better at that.
Coach, your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, absolutely. It was wonderful. It was, it was an unbelievable game. And, at times there were moments where I caught myself, and you're just hearing the crowd into it, and our guys were just warriors, and they were warriors, and two teams just battling it out, and you just thought, this is unbelievable. At the same time, you knew somebody's going to walk out of the gym feeling fantastic, and somebody's going to be heartbroken. I feel for them. They're a great team. They played really, really hard, and we just did everything possible. These guys here have done a lot. I mean, we have. Sometimes you look back at the season, people say, well, they knew this or that and all that stuff, but we've had a really, really hard schedule, challenging schedule, and it's paid off today. So it's just a fantastic feeling. That's what I feel about it.
Questions?
I looked over there at one point, you were just sitting on the scores table.
Yeah.
Like if one more good big play happened in this game, you weren't going to be able to walk out of here. How were you during all that?
I felt great. I really did. I felt great. Last night I slept great. I did. I thought this is just been a super sleep. And then today the walkthrough, the guys were really great. Every group's different, and this is a group, they really enjoy each other, and they had fun, and we went over some things, but we tried to keep that balance of fun and just really being ready. But I felt great during the game. I felt like we were doing the right things, and I felt like my guys were just doing fantastic. Yeah, there were a few plays we'd love to have back, maybe a few of my decisions, but in the end, there's 80-some possessions, you cannot be perfect. So I loved what my guys were doing. At halftime, it was fantastic. We're down 9, and nobody's in there panicking. Everybody's just, let's just get the next stop. Let's get the next score. And then this guy said, I'm going to make some threes too. So that was really great. So.
What were you going for when you started Quentin Slash in the second?
Yeah, well, it was a little bit of our situation. We had Bryce in some foul trouble. Bryce had a really hard matchup. They went a little smaller, and so it was a tough matchup for him. Bryce is a really big part of our offense, and but that was a tough matchup, and we wanted to keep the heat on them. So he's got 3, and Quentin Q came in, and he gave us something we saw right at the end of the half, where we had, we were able to move Jordan up to the half-court line, put Julien in motion into the middle, or Kasey. So now we got 2 guys really coming downhill. Saw it right into the half when we got it to Jordan, and Jules came right up the middle, and we got a basket finally, and that was big for us. At the end of the half, just get us some momentum. So I just thought, let's just come back. Q is a really good player, and he's just in a spot in the rotation where it's hard to get a lot of minutes every night. But he's a terrific player. He's going to be great for us next year.
After knocking on the door so many times, for you personally,
yes,
to kind of kick that thing in.
Yeah.
I don't know if validation is the right word, but gratification. I mean.
Well, it's you want this feeling, the feeling that you are. It's not that it doesn't change anybody. It doesn't. I'd hope not, but it's just a feeling that you walk off as the champion, and so, I've had a bunch of these, but, and a couple of these other guys have had a few with me there, He's been there the last 4 times, last 3 times, last 2 times, but some of these guys on my team, they're 1 for 1, so they're knocking it out of the park, I'm the one that they had to carry that baggage with me, so. But we said at the end of last year was a heartbreaker. We win 28 in a row, and we lose in the state semis in overtime. So 1 game, and it can happen, and just it's the way it goes. So we had to hear, for a year we had to think about it. And believe me, I thought about it a lot. Of how good that team was and how much they deserved it. But we chose to keep fighting. And this group, they said right from the beginning, we're going to make a run at it again. We never talked about it, though, did we? Never really did. We just said, we're just going to keep trying to be good.
Hey, Kasey, that last possession, it took a long time to get the ball up over half court. You had the ball in your hand a lot. How are you feeling about possibly getting a violation there, or trying to hurry and get that thing over?
We always say that it's better to have a 10-second call than to have a turnover, an on-ball turnover. So. Just thinking through my head, I knew that I had time. I did. Eventually, I was like, I got to get rid of it because I knew the 10 seconds were coming up. But I never panicked. Our guys are going to come to the ball, and we're going to find out the guy.
I don't know how that shot didn't fall. The last one. I mean, it just rolled off. Did you have to get that out of your your mind there as the 2 free throws were coming up? Or?
No, sir. Just on to the next play. Yeah, shoot. We have a saying on our team, especially Jalen, shoot or shoot. And you got to clear your head. Next shot's going in.
True.
Can you guys walk us through the last possession, just kind of what you were looking for? Obviously, you got something going to the basket.
Yeah, the last possession, it was kind of all over the place, honestly. Kasey had the ball for about, 6 seconds maybe, and then he passed it off to somebody else. And we came down, I got the ball. I was just trying to milk the clock, honestly, because I knew we were tied and we wanted the last shot. And then I passed it off to Bryce. Kasey cut down, and then he was just right there in scoring position.
Coach, 3.8 left. It's too much. You're not going to tell them to miss the second one. No. The timeout. There's too much time to fool with that, right?
No, let's just make it. And then what we did switch our D, and we had, who was it that made the half-court shot somewhere near the end of the season?
William Fleming.
That's right, William Fleming in the district. They made a half-court shot, and I told the guys, I said that was my fault. I should have switched the D to a little three-quarter zone. So we went to a three-quarter zone, but Jewel just kept telling me on the bench that let me just stay and face guard 23. And one of the fantastic things in this business is when you get the relationship where you just have so much respect for guys, and you have respect because they know what they're talking about and stuff. So when Jewel was saying that, I was like, we're going to do that because he wants that. This is his moment right now. And so we stayed with we had a zone at 2-2 with Jewel chasing him, and then we were going to try to trap the first guy, but he got around us and had a look, daggone, he had a look, but a little bit off, so.
Hey, Jordan, you come right out of the fourth quarter. You get the ball on the baseline. When were you thinking dunk on that? I mean, right all along, or?
Nah, I hit him with the pump fake and swung through, and then my eyes were set on the rim, and I just went for the dunk.
Kasey, can you walk us through what it's like to walk to the free throw line with a chance to take the lead with 4 seconds left to go? What was running through your mind?
Just clear my thoughts, go through my routine. I tell myself what I'm going to do every time I'm at the line. And we shoot foul shots at the end of every practice, so we put ourselves in that scenario, and I just had confidence in my shot. I've been working on it all year, so I just go through it right over the rim.
And what was the sensation like when it went in?
Honestly, my first thought was get back on defense. Don't let them get another shot off. So it ended up working out.
Julien, I know this is great for you. You're excited for yourself, but for the coach too. I mean, you know how long he's been here. You know how long he's been after this. How nice is it to be one of the guys who helped get him to that?
Yeah, it's speechless, honestly. We worked real hard for it. Put all the countless hours into the gym, and just coming in on a Saturday, early morning, we just knew we had our eyes on the prize, and we came out and got it.
We talked about it a long time ago, didn't we?
Yes, sir.
Back in maybe August or September.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy right here, though, I thought his threes, he's the guy that, we know all the big plays these two guys might left, but these two guys, and especially this guy on the three, man, I mean, Jordan is our guy that kind of glues us together on everything there. He makes threes, but he runs our offense. He plays fantastic D. But this guy right here, he kind of puts us over the top. When he came out and knocked the first 2 threes down to the half, I was like, we're there. We're going to get back because that was so big. But maybe you can talk to him about that. Come on, right in, man. Say something. What you want to say? What you want to say? That look, I drew up that play. Okay. I'm totally kidding on that. There were no plays on it.
I was just trying to make up for the turnovers I had in the first half.
Yeah, that happened. I was probably. It's hard to ever get mad at him, but I came as close as I could at that half. I was like, come on, Jalen. I know you. No, he was unreal. He really was.
Coach, their defense had what I would more likely call interceptions than steals. Have you seen a defense that fast in a while?
We've seen some really good teams. I don't know. These guys could probably. LC Bird was really good. Trinity Episcopal. We played some really good teams. Great Bridge. They've been long and stuff, but we did a really good job. We just had a few moments there, and we knew we would. But I thought our rebounding, to me, going into the game, to get the 50-50 balls, to get the rebounds. At halftime, they got 3 offensive rebounds. I thought that's just a fantastic number. We clean up the turnovers. We're going to be in great shape. I really felt that. Yeah.
Coach, you played this team 2 years ago
Right.
in the state semis. Did any of that experience help in tonight's game?
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah, we knew him. You know, we had a really close game, not as close as this one, but kind of similar. Went back and forth. We were behind at half. But yes, I definitely think it helped us. But we've been in these things, and we're not, you know, I think the thing that we know is, as a group, we've been at our absolute best. Somebody said, is that the best you've ever played the other night when we were in the regional finals? And we played really well against Cave. And somebody, I said, well, I don't know, because we played really well in some games. You know, you go down and play Trinity Episcopal and Great Bridge and Carlisle and Radford. I mean, Radford got us, but we still battled back and gave ourselves a chance to win. So, I don't know. I mean, we've been prepped for this moment, and I feel really great about that.
And Kasey, you had the assignment on Leach most of the night. I think he went 0 for 3 from the field. And what was your responsibility there? What were you trying to do on him?
We were just trying to be physical back with him. He's a definitely physical player, and he likes to get on the offensive rebounds. So my assignment was just to stay home so he couldn't get easy dishes for layups, and just to box him out on the offensive boards, because he's very aggressive and strong on the board. So that was my whole plan, was just don't let him get the rebound.
Coach, how satisfying is it? I saw the 92 game against Angel River.
Yeah,
To
it's
go
been a while.
all this time
Yeah.
since then and get the championship and get it with this group.
Well, I've had some really special groups, and I've all my teams. I just had been very fortunate in my career, and this group has been really special. I don't every group. I mean, last year was just a fantastic group, but yes, I mean it goes back a long way, and you know what I think is great is the whole process of doing this. You know, it's very fortunate to have this moment. I mean, you can go through it and it might not work for you, and that doesn't define you. And that's what I've, you know, with myself, is that what defines me is how I want to be and how I want to go about it and the relationships I have. And, you know, to see all the guys there that have played for me through the years, I mean, way back, that's to me the most special thing. But did I want to win? Of course I did. You know, I'm a competitor. So, but in the end, this will not define me either way, but I'm glad we got it.
You know, I mean, your numbers may end up being different, but Julien, the last 2 games, 23 for 26 from the field.
Yeah.
How can you say about that?
I say that when you work really hard and then you get to these moments, you know, you can be thrilled about being in this thing, or you can be thrilled about being a really, really great player in this moment. And to me, you know, you can get to these moments and it doesn't work out. Now, we've talked a lot about, you know, it's great to be here, it's great for all the excitement, but it's great to perform your best, and that's what I'd say about it. I couldn't be prouder, and I think that's what he deserves, and all these guys do. To make those moves, you know, the threes, the dunks, the great defense, Kasey being Kasey, I mean, just coming out full throttle. These guys missed 3 shots, and as everybody said, in 2 games? Two
or
games.
3,
So,
but yeah, 3 or
yeah, it's just, yeah, and even go back to the regional finals with the 28 and 18, so that's what you want as a player, and you know, I just, 3 of these guys are seniors up here, so I know what they're going to be doing. They're going to be doing this at the next level. Coach Jalen will be doing it in football there. Although he can do it in basketball too. I'm kind of thinking about it. This guy's coming back with me. He's coming back with me, baby. So, but so you know, just hope they keep rising, keep getting better, get better. You know.
How much did this team improve? I mean, I saw your first game. I saw a lot of your games. You weren't maybe at this level, certainly at the start of the season.
No. We were a team that, I mean, look, we lost a lot last year, a lot. And I still remember, and I'm not going to name it, but I had people come up to me and say, you know, I think you'll be good next year, but I don't see any way you'll be as good. And to be honest, I probably thought they were right, but I didn't know, because you don't know. But, you know, it's just a great thing to see. But we got significantly better from the beginning of the year. I mean, just no comparison. We struggled at times, especially on offense. Defensively, we were pretty good from the start, but offensively, we were really struggling. And
Temple pretty much was on his average, 21 and 13. That's acceptable? That you're going to take that?
I would rather have been like 5 and 2, but look, you know, that's what we said. That, you know, you can't. They're going to get loose balls. They're going to make plays. They're going to get steals. That's who they are. That's why they're here. So as a coach, to go in and just, you know, not expect some things to not go right and stuff, that'd be crazy. But So yeah, he's a really good player. He comes at you full throttle. He has a great spin move. I mean, I think I saw more great spin moves tonight than I have in a long time. But I thought we did terrific. I thought Jewel made some great plays on. Make a few plays here or there. It's the difference.
Anything else? Thanks, guys.